Welcome to episode 4 of the Solo Evolution series, Phantasmal Flames edition. Today we're opening a full Phantasmal Flames booster box. Huge shout out to my local game store, Cartels and Collectibles, for hooking me up with this box at MSRP. Selling at the retail price and not the scalper price is something I'm always going to shout out. If you're new here, welcome. This is the Solo Evolution series, a project inspired by the Uncommon Energy Evolution series. In my version, I open one booster box per set from the Mega Evolution block, build or upgrade a deck, test it on TCG Live, and then take it to locals. I started with Mega Evolution, built a deck, and honestly, I got destroyed at locals. So now we're moving on to Phantasmal Flames, with the goal of either changing the deck or upgrading it, practicing, and hopefully doing better this time. Mega Evolutions was a loss. I took the L. Let's see if Phantasmal Flames can get me a positive record. And without further ado, here's the opening. And without further ado, here's Brody. And without further ado, here's the opening. And without further ado, let's get into it. The opening. So we are opening Phantasmal Flames today. I'm hoping I can get the Charizard line. That would be the only thing that would get me off of Mega Lucario. Otherwise, I'll probably stick with Mega Lucario and maybe try to upgrade it with any cards I get in here. Battle cages could be helpful. I don't really remember what else is in here. The Lopunny, I feel like the Lopunny uses colorless energy. That could be slot in. I think there's a Mega Gengar. We'll find out. Let's open it. Get these scissors out of the shot. Here we go. I'm not gonna read them all like I did last time. I'm just gonna go through. Dawn. I mean, this might be good in a stage 1 deck anyway because it gets me to Pokemon and I don't have Pokemon search. But I think the idea is to play it in a stage 2 deck like Charizard. There's a Charmander, Vileplume, and what is the Linoon do? Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is on your bench, and if you have any Mega Evolution Pokemon EX in play, you may use this ability. Switch this Pokemon with your active. I guess it's a way to get out of a pickle. I could use that to get out of Mega Kangaskhan. One of the problems I had was I wanted to use Kangaskhan as a draw engine, but I just had him stuck in the active. Does it say evolution or Mega Evolution Pokemon? Any Mega Evolution. Okay, I think Mega Kang counts. Another Dawn, Apom. Praying for the gold Charizard. Jumbo Ice Cream. Heal the King. Could also heal Hariyama. Miss Magius. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, whenever your opponent's active Pokemon moves to the bench during their turn, their new active Pokemon is now confused. Interesting. So I think this combines with the Dizzying Valley to try to keep like an ongoing state of confusion. If I switch to Psychic, I'll consider it. Another Ice Cream. Empoleon. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. So, status conditions, damage counters, that sort of thing. Probably won't play it, but we'll see. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get off of the fighting type because Solrock Lunatone is a really good drawing. So it will either have to be a dual type deck that I play. Oh wait, keeping these. The Blowtorch. You can only use this card if you discard a basic fire energy card, a Pokemon tool, special energy card for one of your opponent's Pokemon. This could be good if I'm playing fire types. The Fire Breather 2, search for 7 basic fire energy. That's crazy amount of energy. I think this would be sick in Goldango. I don't know if anyone's doing that. Probably because it's not needed, but oh All right. Ghastly, Nimble, Pilswine, Bolton. Okay, I said I wasn't going to read them all. This is a sick, wiggly tough. Look at this, babe.
Oh, let's clean with binder.
Yeah, that's not a playable card, but it's a baby card. Oh, the Charcadet. I think the Armor Rouge in this set is good. Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks of your Pokemons that have an ability. Probably won't use it. Maybe. The Bunnery will need to play the Mega Lopunny. Although I do have some Bunneries from Mega Evolution base set. And the Mega Heracross. If this Pokemon was damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn, this attack does that much more damage. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'd have to figure out how to play it, but has potential. I didn't get a lot of Mega Venusaur pieces in the last box. I think I only pulled one, if any, Mega Venusaur, but to have some type of grass box could be strong in the meta right now. I think Charizard is king, at least in my opinion. Another one of these Linoons. I've been going through these. I know I have that Linoon. Do I have any Zigzagoon? The Punk Helmet. Palmont. I'll have to check if I have any Zigzagoon after. I think I want to play it. Combos with Mega Kang. I mean, nothing of note. I think what I was saying earlier but didn't complete my thought. It's going to take a lot to switch off fighting. Or it'll be dual type fighting and whatever else I want to add. Just because I want to keep playing Lunatone Soul Rock. Discard 4 from basic fire energy from your hand. And do 220 for 1 energy. That's good. Combined with the Fire Breather. Can't complain. Charmeleon. This Moltres is really good too. I feel like maybe fire fighting dual type deck could be cool. Wish they had Prism energies in this set. Wondrous Patch. Great for psychic decks. Okay, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks from fire or water Pokemon. Interesting. It's like a double resistance Bunnery. Mega Diancie, just a good card. If I play it, I would have to play it with Wondrous Patch. I should be putting the hits to the side too. Ooh, this is pretty. Pretty Flygon. Pretty fly for a Flygon. I'm gonna dip through the polls after. There's the Oddish to get to the Vileplume, the Ghastly to get to the Gengar, and the Rotom. Each of your Pokemon that has a Rotom in its name can have up to 2 Pokemon Tool cards attached. Is there any other Rotom in this set? I know that there's some in older sets. So this is the last one of the stack that I pulled off, but I did notice that there's one more pack in the back. Another Dawn. I think I have a playset of Dawn by now. Still no Charizards. So I missed one pack back here, hiding in the back. So let's finish this before I get to the next side. Genesect. I'm gonna do a quick recap of the first half just to see if I got anything noteworthy that I want to put to the side, so we could see at the end how many pulls we might have. I love that Wigglytuff. Okay, second side. This is nice. This might be the special illustration, Dawn. The Battle Cage. The Toxtricity is good for dark energy acceleration. I think it only accelerates to dark. Yeah, bench dark Pokemon. Losing hope on getting a Charizard. Hope I get one, at least one, even if I don't build the Charizard deck. This is nice too. Full art switch. Ooh, full art Toxtricity. Okay, I said I was going to read the Vileplume. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep and poisoned. If this Pokemon was healed during this turn, this attack does 120 more damage. Maybe do like a Pokemon Center Lady Vileplume deck. Another Moltres. Grimsley's move. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Put a dark Pokemon you find there onto your bench. It's just cool if I don't want to play like the early evolutions. The Mega Lopunny. Yeah. We're playing that. Another Wondrous Patch. I see something shiny back there. Think, yep, another Rotom. Can I do something if I get a quad Rotom deck? I want the Charizard because I want a reason to play Dawn. I'll have to double check if there's any good stage 2s in base set Mega Evolution. Here's a stage 2 Flygon. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may use this ability. You may also use this ability if this Pokemon is in the active spot and is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon. Discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. If I was going for a mill strategy, that would be cool. I see something. It is. I might cry. Charizard's my favorite Pokemon. Now I have one. I want one more, but I also want a Mega Lucario, or else I feel like there's no point in playing it because you need so many fire energy. This is the full art one, but any Charizard's a good Charizard. So far, the left side of the deck. The left side of the box has been way better than the right side of the box. Ooh, this is a nice Piplup. Look at that cutie pie. Oh, I see. I already saw it, so let's get to it. Mega Gengar. I feel like when you only get one, it's hard to justify playing it. Like in the first box, I got 3 Mega Lucario. That was like a no-brainer. Last pack magic, guys. Nope. Just the one. Well, here's a summary of the pools. So I don't think I will play Charizard. Unless there is another Charizard art. Maybe in Ascended Heroes if there's another one and I pull it there. Then I can do Charizard, but I don't want to play one Charizard. Especially, I didn't get any Mega Lucario either. So what's the point? Might play the Armor Rouge still anyway. I don't know. I mean, the Toxtricity with the Mega Gengar could be cool, but I don't know if this is more like if I'm playing strictly dark. I think I'm gonna do a dual type deck of some type. So the Mega Lopunny is a automatic inclusion. So I'm gonna go check what I got and see what I can where I'm gonna take the deck. Yeah, let's see what I can pull off. Okay, let's see what we came up with. So first, the cards that are leaving the deck. Acerola's Mischief, the In Memoriam section, Wally's Compassion, Pokemon Center Lady, the 2/1 Crawdaunt line, the 4 Darkness Energy, the Evital, one of the Tyrogues, and one of the Fighting Energy. That is what is leaving. So I did decide to stick with Mega Lucario. So I'll show you what stayed in the deck from the last build. Mega Kangaskhan, the 2/3 Makuhita Hariyama line, 2/3 Riolu line, 1 Tyrogue, 2 Solrock, 2 Lunatone, a switch, energy switch, 3 Fighting Gong, 4 Premium Power Pro. We'll see if 4 makes the next cut, but for now there are 4 still in here. 2 Ultra Balls, 3 Mega Signals, the Lieutenant Surge's Bargain that I'm hoping is just the draw 4. The 2 Boss's Orders, the 3 Lily's Determination, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Fighting Energy. Now, the additions from Phantasmal Flames. The 2/2 Linoon line. So Linoon, once during your turn, if this is in your bench and you have a Mega Evolution in play, you can use this ability to switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. So my hope is that I can use this card to kind of cycle Mega Kangaskhan, right? Draw 2 cards with that, use Excited Dash, and then retreat into whatever I need to get into. Excited Dash also works with the Gale Thrust to get the full 230. It needs to move from the bench to the active that turn. So we have something in, if we have it in the active, we can Excited Dash, retreat back into Megalope. So we're doing 2/2 Zigzagoon Linoon, 2/1 Mega Lopunny Baneri. We're adding to the supporters, we're adding 2 Dawns. Only using 2 just because I feel like I'm not using its full, I can't use the Dawn to its full potential since I don't have any stage 2 Pokemon in the deck. But at the very least, it gives me extra search options for a basic and a stage 1, which is more search than I currently had. 2 Jumbo Ice Creams for healing, replacing the Pokemon Center Lady and the Wally. The item-based healing is way better because I get to play one of these other supporters for the turn. A second switch, another option for the Mega Lopunny, Mega Kang switcheroos there. Also, the Jumbo Ice Cream can help heal Hariyama after it hurts itself, so I think that's kind of good. And then the last card is one Battle Cage, just to have a stadium that I can use to maybe bump a stadium my opponent has that I don't want them to have anymore. I mean, realistically, it's not going to protect much from anything since it's a defensive stadium and it'll get bumped before my opponent wants to use their Monkey Dories or their Duskulls or their Frostlass. But anyway, this is the new 60. I'm going to test this out on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live later, and we'll see if I want to make any additional changes before I take it to locals. Thank you very much. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm Dan, and this has been the Part-Time TCG Solo Evolution Series, Episode 4, Phantasmal Flames. I'm currently trying to hit 30 subscribers. Not a huge goal. Just something to work toward while I keep doing this project because it's fun and it genuinely brings me joy. No sappy stuff, just appreciate you for being here. Let's get this, let's do this, let's get to 30. What do you have to say for yourself, Brody? What was so important? What was so important? They couldn't wait.